The HTC foldable smartphones will soon be in the market, and this news is coming from the Let's Go Digital. For a long time, it remained very quiet around HTC. The Taiwanese manufacturer decided to focus entirely on the VR market. However, after HTC appointment a new CEO in September 2019, there seems to be some more momentum in the matter. 5G will offer new opportunities, especially in the high mid-range segment. This had led to the unveiling of the HTC U20, the brand's first 5G phone. In June this year, at the same time, a cheap HTC phone was also introduced, the Desire 20 Pro. However, 5G is not only major development in the smartphone field, the flexible display also provides completely new types of smartphones and control options. Think of foldable smartphones, spendable smartphones, and even roll-up smartphones. Several manufacturers have already introduced a foldable phone, including Samsung, Motorola, and Huawei. So HTC will be having the foldable smartphones with outward folding display. On both sides of the foldable HTC phone, the hinge comes with a support module in which various gears will be incorporated. This system must ensure that the flexible display panel can't be overstretched during folding. It will also reduce the chance of wrinkles in the screen, as stated in the documentation. Due to this mechanism, the hinge protrudes from the housing. The question remains how this will function in practice. Will you still be able to easily store the device in your pocket? And what about dust and dirt? Unfortunately, these aspects remain unanswered, and we want you to answer these aspects of what you think about this aspect. Leave a comment below and we'll compare and the idea from your idea. The patent documentation also shows that the development of this HTC foldable smartphones is still in the early stages. The focus is still on the hinge and not so much on the mobile device itself. As a result, associated functions remain undiscussed. Think of the design, but also the cameras, buttons, connections, etc. Nevertheless, it is interesting to see that HTC is also working on the implementation of a flexible display in smartphones. However, there could be a lot of things that could be incorporated in this smartphone itself. Optionally, a hole punch camera can be integrated like in the Samsung Note 20 Ultra, like with the recently introduced HTC U20 5G phone. In addition, a camera system can be placed on the rear. For the renders, we design a triple camera. However, HTC could also choose to only implement a selfie camera. You will then still have a sufficient photography options. If you fold the device, a dual display phone is created. Users can then use the screen on the back as a viewfinder. Moreover, a separate camera system on the back will only function when you use the phone completely open, and by omitting this camera system entirely, cost can be saved. So HTC is really working hard on its upcoming smartphones after the CEO changed. So the time will tell whether HTC is actually able to set up a profitable business in this overcrowded smartphone industry by the giants so-called Apple and Samsung. After all, this requires more than just the release of some new models. The marketing division will also have to set up again, as the company is hardly active in Europe anymore. So if you think what HTC should do, and if you have been using the HTC before, make sure to leave a comment on what you think about these guys' products, and make sure to show some support, and we'll see you in the video. Keep visiting Tig's Schooling.